I'm needing an alternator. That doesn't sound good. That's not good at all. And it looks like my battery is completely dead. Do not know why. I was going up this hill and I just saw like the lights dim. And then I finally parked it, I turned it off, and it won't turn back on. So two things, either the alternator could be bad or the battery is old or something. It just needs to charge. But I'm pretty sure it could be the alternator. We'll see. So I'm gonna work on getting this thing jump started. I don't have any jumper cables. I do have to buy some. Either that or like one of those battery boxes where it already has like, you know, voltage and you can just jump your own battery. Could buy one of those. That'd be definitely useful. Already called roadside. They're gonna be here in about 19 minutes. So just hanging out. Just hanging out in the van for a little bit. Wanted to give you guys an update. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully they'll be able to test the battery and see how much I don't know if it's voltage or amps that the alternator is pushing to the battery. That way I can see, you know, bad battery or bad alternator, who knows. But it's a pretty safe area. I'm like in downtown Portland. It's like about 10 o'clock right now, so it ain't that late. So I didn't record him coming, but he was able to jump it, so we're good to go. He had like a little battery pack, and yeah. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'm just letting the van idle for a little bit, let it charge the battery. I still gotta test it out. I'm kind of nervous to like turn it off again. Not sure what was going on there. Maybe, I think it's a bad battery, thinking about it, but we'll see. But here we are. First mechanical issue that's happened. So, and honestly, I wasn't even in the mood to like vlog. I was just like tired, and I was like, nah, I'm like done with this. But then I remembered, I'm like, you know what, I gotta keep this as honest as possible and try to vlog all my adventures, even if it's bad ones. Like, this wasn't so bad. Just sometimes when you're in a situation, your head gets all clouded, but it wasn't that bad. So. All right, so we are here at O'Reilly Auto Parts. I don't know if you can see that, but it's about midnight right now. Pretty safe area, so I'm okay. So the van was definitely having some issues. Not sure what's going on right now, but we will see. So I'm gonna spend the night here at O'Reilly's. In the morning, I'm gonna have them check my battery and then maybe see if we can get a little bit of a better view on the alternator. But yeah, you know, just stuff happens. That's why it's important to have an emergency fund, and that's exactly what I have, and I'm prepared for it. So we'll see. Good morning, guys. So I stayed the night at O'Reilly's just to wait for them to open, and just in case my battery would die, I would have a place where I can jump it. I'm gonna buy some jumper cables too, but the car just starts up like nothing. Like, I don't know what is going on. So we'll see. Hopefully it's not an alternator issue. I looked online. It's gonna cost me about $600 to replace, or to at least buy the part. I don't know about labor, but yeah, it's all good though. So looks like I need an alternator. Alternator shot, which makes sense. It's kind of hoping something else, but all right, it is what it is, right? Just barely a month in and I'm already needing an alternator. So, but again, it's a 96. What can you expect? I guess really the only difficult part about owning a foreign car like this is just availability and parts. You know, you can't just go to any mechanic and just be like, hey, you know, can you fix this for me? You actually have to go to a specialist or someone who actually knows how to work on these. And to my benefit, the dealership that I bought it from, they actually do work on them. So if I need an alternator, I'm gonna call them up and just ask them. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, yep. So I'm gonna head over to Motorcycle Warehouse right now, get my alternator. I asked to see if they could replace it, but they referred me to someone else, and they're a little busy right now, and I have to make an appointment. But obviously I need something sooner than what they could do it. And so my friend Ricky is gonna help me out replacing the alternator, which is really helpful. Like, he's honestly, you're saving me a lot, bro. Like, I really appreciate it. So after that, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to his place, his crib, and get the job done. And so I guess you'll guys get a little tutorial on how to replace a Toyota Hiace alternator. First step, disconnect the battery, unless you want your private 4th of July fireworks show. If you don't, definitely disconnect it. Recommend it. The next step will be to remove the 4 bolts that attach your seat to the car. Detach the seatbelt sensor that tells you that you are breaking the law. Afterwards, you'll take out 8 bolts so that you can access the compressor and, most importantly, the alternator. Here I am trying to remove that panel. Here I am removing the panel. Anyway, back to the video. There are 4 bolts, 2 right here, and then on the bottom underneath, they are about 12 millimeters. So we gotta take those out. And then after that, just move this whole piece to the side, and we'll update you right now. Or whatever. There's that. There we go, like this. All right, that's good. So I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, so now we took out one of the bolts, now we have to go ahead and take out the rest. There are 2 bolts coming out. This guy right here, and also this guy right here. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna pause the music.
See the pull-out game? Pulling it out. Instead of using these original pieces that came with the actual alternator, we're gonna just use the old ones just because it's easier fitting. So basically, just because the direction is the same, and well, yeah. So we're just gonna reuse this. It's still good, but all right, let's put it back on.
What?
Oh. I thought it tore through. I'm like, oh. No, dude, I seriously creeped out. I got scared there because I thought it like ripped through it. So now we just gotta.
In between.
Right there in the corner.
Yeah, you gotta take that bowl out and put that black part, and put the copper washer in between. Yeah. You want to keep recording?
Okay, no, I'll just summarize. All right, so we're just gonna get this hose right here and put it on this bolt right here. You see right there, copper washer. So hopefully you guys can see that, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that and get this thing mounted, and then we'll continue the video. All right, so last night we worked until about maybe 9 or so, just trying to get this alternator in. It was a little bit of a struggle, but look at that. We finally got it in. So it's all, you know, the belts are on it and everything. At least the bottom bolt is in. And so here we are, you know, I'm like excited. We're excited, you know, because hopefully we're gonna be able to get this thing up and running. But guess what? The plug is the wrong one. This is like oval. The alternator is like a circle. So they gave us the wrong part, and it took us hours just to get this thing like in. So now I called the people who sold it to me, and they're gonna work it out. We'll see how this goes, but this just turned into like a nightmare. So yeah, we'll literally see how this goes. Anyway, so I guess the next step is just to wait for the new alternator and then get it swapped out.
No, I'll call you back here in just a few.
All right, awesome, man. Hey, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, bye-bye. I'm feeling a little frustrated just because it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little frustrated. Because we were like so close in getting like the van actually fixed. But you know, again, it's just part of the adventure. At the end of the day, it's just part of the adventure.
Do it, bro. Just do it.
Hold on. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, guys. Well, the alternator is finally replaced after like, honestly, it's probably been, I think we put in honestly like maybe about 6 hours, 6, 7. And I blame honestly the alternator just because we got the wrong one. The adapter saved my life, saved our life. And so yeah, so now we're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clean up right now, and then I'll take it out for a little test drive and we'll go from there. Before I end the video, I wanted to give a huge thanks to my best friend Ricky and his lovely wife Alyssa for you know, helping me out, letting me shower and sleep in their nice, very warm living room. It's been a while since I've slept in a room before, so it was really nice. Really nice. Anyway, shout out to them. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link to Ricky's FJ. That's his, you know, his FJ page. Super nice truck. I'll put a link in the description below. You guys can go ahead and check that out. Well, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. You know, especially this is my first official van life breakdown. You know, and yeah, lessons learned. You know, you just, when things happen, you just gotta take a breather and think one step at a time. You know, you can get out of it. You can get out of anything. It just sometimes it just takes time, and you just got to be patient, and you just have to reach out to friends because they're gonna help you. And again, I really appreciate my friends, and it was awesome. I really, it was great. Thank you so much for watching my video. Like and subscribe if you want to continue to follow my journey. I will be releasing my 1-month review of living in van life very soon. But yeah, you know, again, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.